welcome to day 20 in the How I Play video challenge. Seeing as it's a Sunday today and I'm in the house, I thought I'd give you a wee insight into some of the other instruments I use live from time to time. You already saw my national guitars, which are the mainstay of my touring and live setup, but you may also have seen me play this guitar not only in some of the videos earlier in this series but also on stage. It's a little Collings Treble to H, and use it in normal tuning. Sometimes on stage I use the Res Electric Junior. If it's a gig close to home and I don't have to travel too far, I take this little Collings with me. It's got a built-in Fishman piezo under the bridge here, and other than that it's just a dead straightforward little guitar. But it's a lovely wee guitar and one of my favourites to play. Also, you saw a couple of new things in the videos this week, or earlier on in this week. One of which you've seen twice is the banjo. I didn't tell you too much about it other than it was a 5-string open back banjo and I tune it to open G. But it's an open back banjo, there's no resonator or anything. It's a very basic banjo, but it's a good time, and it's made by a company called Deering. And although it's their kind of budget line, it's absolutely beautifully made. Two things that I've done to this is I got this from Eagle Music down south, and when I was trying to get sorted with some kind of pickup or some way of amplifying the thing, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I asked them for some advice and they suggested this head. I don't know if you can see it, it's called a Cavanjo head, and right here there's a pickup. It's like the skin has got a built-in humbucker, and that's it there. You can see how it's fixed on, and it's just like the pole pieces stick through the front of the skin. Now the first time we used it live I was worried that it was just going to sound like an electric guitar but in a banjo tuning, and I had a microphone and a stand ready to mix in some of the acoustic sound of the banjo. But to be honest, this little pickup by itself doesn't sound as good as the acoustic banjo, but it's pretty damn close. So really cool. So it's a Deering Good Time banjo. It's very nicely made. They're not expensive, and I've got this Cavanjo head with a built-in pickup that means trouble-free gigs. Sound engineers aren't having to wrestle with feedback. The other thing that you'll have seen me use this week in the videos, and it came in by way of a request from somebody who wanted to know how I played a song on my 2014 album Whiskey in My Blood. There's a song on there called Get Out of My Way, and it's not so obvious from the recording, but it was actually recorded on a diddley bow, a 1-string cigar box. Now it wasn't recorded on this diddley bow because I recorded the album in Finland. It was recorded on a friend's cigar box guitar. But since then, since I recorded it, Rooster Man built me this absolutely amazing 1-string cigar box diddley bow guitar. So thanks Rooster Man for this. It's I don't take it out live very often because it's quite, you can see the length of it is big, and I don't have a case for it, and I don't want to break it. But sometimes it comes out. The things that make this slightly different from other 1-string cigar box diddley bows that you might have seen is that it's almost like a bass guitar diddley bow. It's got an electric guitar pickup or a bass pickup here in the box, and it's set horizontally. It plugs in here. It's got a bass tuner here, which is just as well, because I've got a big fuck off bass string on here. I keep it tuned to G, so this is a bass guitar G string, and it's almost fretless. I don't know if you can hear that without it being plugged in. I always plug it in, turn plenty overdrive on it. The whole thing just sounds like a nuclear explosion or something weird about to happen. But it's a great thing. This is from Rooster Man, a 1-string bass diddley bow. Thanks man. I hope that gives you a bit of insight into some of the other instruments I use live, and we'll be back to normal for tomorrow's video. Cheers.